You've had so many co-stars. Nivin, Pauly, Bhagyam, and Suresh Gopi. If I was asking you to order it out, list out the order of preference, how would you list it out?
I think I worked with the most experienced people in a very early stage in my career. I've just started off like 1.5 years ago. Yeah. I think I've always learned so much out of each person that I've worked with. So I would never really want to categorize them as number 1 or 2 or 3 because everybody has, somehow contributed to me being here today. So yeah, everybody is equally important to me.
Talking about 1983, how was your experience? It was your first, of course. Appa Madaru, excitement, thrill, worry, all mixed emotions.
Ade. So it was very weird and scary at the same time, but it was again something that I'm going to treasure forever, those memories, because it was my first. And of course, because in the language very le so anybody would sit around me and talk in groups and be like, "Hey, ye kya bola? Haan, ye kya hua? Oh, this happened. Oh, I don't know this happened. Oh, this happened. Oh, how did this happen?" So I used to be like that because I used to be like dumbstruck. I'm like, I don't know what's happening around me. I'm like in a no man's land because I didn't know the language and the only one I know is Cheta. So when somebody says Cheta, I'm like, oh, I know he's saying Cheta. Uske baad what he says, I don't know, right? So like that.
How did you get into it then?
How did I get into it? Because I wanted to get into it.
You wanted to get into it?
I wanted to learn the language. And I would confess that, I wouldn't brag, but it's just that I'm trying. And I really want to make that effort. So yeah.
Vellimoonga as well was a big hit.
Yes.
And
Vellimoonga was last year's biggest hit, yes.
Biggest hit?
Yes, I've got about 6 awards this year for my debut, being the best debutant in Malayalam.
You must be thrilled.
6 awards.
Lifespan of an actress in another industry, what would you say about it? Is it short? Is it short-lived?
I don't know. See, I think your lifespan is something that you create with the kind of work that you do, with your attitude, and with how you portray yourself. So not just in this industry, I think in any profession for that matter, these things are very important. You've got to be, sincere, you've got to be hardworking, and you've got to be dedicated. So I think it's going to sail you through for however long you want to be here. Maybe you're not going to be a heroine like forever because there's going to be a lot of competition and there's going to be people replacing you after a few years. But if you want to be here, then you make your mark and you be here for however long.
How is your family life? How many of you guys are there?
We're 5. Me, my mom, my dad, my sister and my doggy. Dad's from Bombay, mama is from Chennai.
Yes.
And Kalyanada Kapparte, they shifted in Bangalore, they settled in there. So we're like this small, cute, happy family.
Your sister is also into acting,
Yes,
Sanjana.
she's more active in Kannada.
She's more active in Kannada. Are you often compared with her?
I think the comparison, yes, when it comes to that, I am very, very often compared to her, but then it's something that both of us really hate. And seriously, like how can you possibly compare 2 sisters? Although they're from the same profession,
you guys look quite...
No, not just with the looks.
Yeah.
I mean, there are comparisons with our work and what we do and what we don't do and why you do this, why is your sister not doing this.
So no sibling pressure?
No, likely both of us don't get affected by it because deep within we know the kind of rapport that we share with each other. And that bond is really, really strong.
Okay.
And yeah, so all of these external factors don't really affect us.
You're into fashion designing.
You have stalked me up, haven't you?
But I absolutely love what you're wearing. You look fabulous.
Thank you so much. Since that, yes, and basically science chedu, you should know that already.
Yeah, which I absolutely hated and went home. I think even I did pretty much the same thing at home.
You did?
Yeah, I did engineering.
You did? No, but
and then I went and said I want to do architecture. And they were like, okay.
And I didn't even get this. I finished my plus 2 with my science and after that I'm like, if you people force me to take up science anymore, I'm going to run away from the house. And I'm the youngest one, so I'm really spoiled and pampered.
Fair warning.
Yeah, very much. So, and then they were like, okay, they gave in. They said, jo karna hai karo, jo marzi hai karo. So I was crazy about clothes, which I still am. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to fashion design now. And I never took up fashion as a career or a professional. I want to become a designer, I want to design for people. That was a perception. It's just that for myself, my passion and passion is and immediately I got modeling and acting, so life just
changed.
Yeah, and I think this was quite destined for me because since my school days I've always been away. Like Chechi in the shooting na podilla, Chechi filmy events pona ne avada podilla, media in the place na appo podilla, school days like college days like. Because I was shy and particular. I've been very bold and outspoken like that, but then it's just that it never excited me.
Geeky?
No, I'm not a geek. I'm a brat. I can't be a geek. I'm a backbencher, but I'm a brat. Okay, so So basically, it's just that I am interested in it. I'm like, what will I do coming? It's not my job, it's your job. You go now, like that way. And then later, I got a lot of opportunities even before I entered the industry. And I was, like I said, never excitement, never wanted to take it up. So when I kind of made my mind up that no, this is what I want to do, then here I am.
You made your mind up after modeling? Or through
Like
modeling?
through
What
modeling.
changed your mind? I mean, there should be some point where you should have...
I college days, school days, appalande enka vandu bayangara ads vannu. College days la irukkrappo bayangara movies vannu. Vera languages la, I don't want to take names of course. So appo enku interest irundilla. I didn't know that this is what I want to do. So appo njan parnilla enku interest illa venda ippo. Interest illa na chepattu. So adukapurthe these offers kept pouring in. So one day I just sat and I thought that okay, destiny is kind of ringing your bell, knocking your door so many times, so there has to be something to this. And I'm somebody who believes in destiny.
You believe in destiny?
Very much. So I was like, okay, let's give it a try. So I started doing ads. Okay. And I started my modeling career without even having a professional set of portfolio of pictures. Right. Because of the people that knew me, they used to call me. So I did like a couple of 5-6 ads, and then I got my folio done. Okay. And in a span of 10 months, there are 45-50 ads chedu. National and regional, which is a very big number in 10 months. And immediately I signed my movie. And in the first week that I signed my movie, I signed 3 movies back to back.
That's good.
But out of which Malayalam has dominated.
Malayalam has dominated. Yes. So talking about fashion, what you're wearing today, what is the most favorite?
I'm wearing a Harish Kumar today. This is my favorite designer from Hyderabad. Okay. And yes, what is my favorite? Well, I love sarees.
You love sarees.
But then I don't get to wear sarees so often, that's why I like it. But then if not for an workplace, then you'll see me like in casuals, like you'll see me in a pair of denims and one
You don't have the usual youthful thinking where, draping a saree is a lot of work.
No, I think it's so pretty, right?
It's very pretty. It's
yeah,
very
but then
pretty.
it's a task.
But it's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. And I learned how to drape a saree only during Rudrasimhasan because I had to wear one every day. Apovarko, I didn't know. Apovarko has to have somebody to drape it for me. And then I'm like, no, and I'm like, done, I'm doing it myself. So I kind of learned everything.
And I want to know something else. Your bucket list.
So, well, this year my bucket list would have moving into Chennai, which I am absolutely doing in the next 2 weeks. And then I want to go to the Sky Lantern Festival in Thailand.
Sky Lantern? After watching Tangled, is it?
No. I've been wanting to do this since 3 years.
Oh, wow.
But, I've never got an opportunity to because of my schedule and my work. So I kind of made my mind up that I'm going to do it this year. It's sometime in November, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, I think sometime in November. So I love Sky Lanterns. It's very weird, it's very random. But then I think it's visually a treat and a dream to be there.